Good morning once again, class. So today, up till now in the last video, we learned about the causes of Nepal earthquake which occurred in 2015. Now we have to start with effects of Nepal earthquake in 2015. According to the UN estimate, around 8 million people were affected due to this earthquake. The economic losses were amounted to $10 billion. The death toll was 9,000. Many buildings, including churches, schools, and temples, especially in Kathmandu city, were destroyed. Some of the destroyed buildings were of historical importance. Around 5 lakh houses were completely destroyed and 3 lakh were partially damaged. See, just one shot of the destruction that took place at that time. Now, impact on life and environment. The catastrophe of 2015 left many displaced, damaged infrastructure and killed livestock and destroyed crops. The structures under the 7 World Heritage Monument damaged severely, even a few collapsed completely. Darbar Square, an iconic structure, was completely destroyed. In terms of economy, Nepal is one of the poorest nations of the world. After earthquake, their economy touched the bottom line. They are only dependent on tourism. Major chunk of the national income comes from tourism, which was worst affected. Large number of tourists who had come for trekking got stuck in the Himalayan ranges. Now, Nepal landscape has been de-established as the result of 2015 earthquake, making it vulnerable to landslides. Now, the landscape is destabilized and landslides are common occurrence these days. Landslides could block the rivers flowing through the length and breadth of the country and could aggravate the chances of flash floods. So where there is a low-lying area and in case there is a landslide, then the river is obstructed over there, the flow of river is obstructed and there are chances of flash floods. There are a couple of glacial lakes in Nepal. If these get disturbed due to the destabilized landscape, the lake water could wipe out all nearby villages and localities. So this is another catastrophe that they should be careful about. See, Darbar Square, which they are talking about, was entirely wiped out. So it was an iconic place. Now, this is before and after picture. Darbar Square, Kathmandu before earthquake. Darbar Square, Kathmandu after earthquake. So this temple was totally destroyed over here. Now, next we have the oil spill in USA 2010. The deep water oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico started in 2010. It is also known as BP oil spill. It happened due to the explosion of an offshore drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico. It is the largest oil spill in the history of the USA till date. The causes and effects of this oil spill are discussed in detail here. See, this is the response. Fireboat response, crew battles to extinguish the fire of the deep water horizon rig. Now let us see the causes of US oil spill in 2010. The drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico started shaking unexpectedly, which was followed by gushing out of natural gas, mud and sea water. The water coming out in force. Or not just the water, the gas, mud and the sea water. This was followed by an explosion, after which the fire broke out. There were workers on the boat. Out of those, 11 died on the spot, and more than 100 people jumped into lifeboats and sailed towards the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. So it was very devastating. 2 days after the explosion, the oil rig sank in the Gulf of Mexico. So it was a very severe explosion. The oil has been spilled at the rate of 5,000 barrels per day. So they have oil spill. They have shown the oil spill. The region marked as yellow has been shown as the oil spill over here. Now let us go into the effects of US oil spill. More than 3 million barrels of oil was discharged into the open sea since the explosion. For 3 months, the oil was gushing out of the oil well. See the quantity of oil which was there deep below the seabed. The beaches of the nearby coastal regions faced the problem of pollution. The marine flora and fauna were damaged badly. Many seagulls, fishes, and sea mammals such as dolphins were killed. Coastal livelihood, including oyster business, fishing, and tourism, disrupted. That involved huge sum of monetary loss. Monetary is loss in money. The pelican birds are not able to hatch their eggs. As a result, their nesting season is also affected. So it's not just one effect. The impact of such disaster has on the negative impact is just on just one aspect of human life or the environment. See, everything was the beaches, the marine flora and fauna, coastal life. People were affected here, animals and flora was affected. Again, the birds, especially the pelican birds, they were not able to hatch their eggs. So it was a severe disaster. Now we come to disaster management and its importance. See, children, it is a branch of study in itself, disaster management. Disaster affects both life and the environment. Few of the disasters can be predicted, and for most of the other, preparation and planning could only reduce the extent of damage. There are times when they can predict tsunamis and of course earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions can also be predicted. Now children, when we are talking about floods, especially when a dam or a river starts to overflow or it is near its danger mark, then a warning is sent out to the surrounding areas and people are evacuated from there. Therefore, it is important to be prepared beforehand for any tragedy. A disaster such as an earthquake is unpredictable. However, events such as floods and droughts can be predicted with the help of rainfall data. Now see children, if here it says that disaster such as an earthquake is unpredictable, but then if there is any kind of seismic activity, small change, and in the history, in recent history or recent past, it is known that such small seismic movements might give way to a larger earthquake, then people are careful. Now can be predicted with the help of rainfall data. Even the human disaster such as oil spills can be controlled if proper care is taken. Disaster management is needed during the disaster to minimize loss of life and property. How to take some kind of action when a tragedy has already occurred. So what are the things that people will be doing? Now when we are talking about Japan, children, hundreds of earthquakes, minor and major, it goes through minor and major earthquakes. So they keep on having these fire drills, these emergency drills, where in case of an earthquake, how they are to react, how the different agencies which are part of the disaster management will react in case there is a severe earthquake. These kind of practice drills are a part and parcel of their lives. Disaster management deals with both plans that are implemented before the strike of any disaster and mitigation plans. Some measures of preparedness, prevention and mitigation are discussed here. So here they have talked about the floods, during, what is to be done before flood is about to occur. You can predict it during, when there is flooding, and after. Recently you know that how the state of Tamil Nadu was affected by the floods. Then when earthquakes take place and in fire. Now this table is very important. You need to do it properly. Now this table and safety measures for floods, earthquakes and fire. Let us quickly do safety measures for floods, earthquakes and fire, and in the next video we will take up this table over here, what is to be done before, during and after floods, earthquakes and fire. Safety measures are very important before and after any disaster strikes. Even during the time of any ongoing disaster, precautionary measures are of immense importance. Here are some very important measures for floods, earthquakes and fire given in a tabular form. So this will be in the next video. For the time being, I want you to go through the key terms, go through the case studies of the oil spill, the earthquake and the floods, in Assam once again, children, and try and find out the answers to the objective type questions. Whatever, if there is something which you have not understood, we will discuss it tomorrow and we will do this tabular form.